options. For new customers, great.
This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and LSU's Death Valley, home of the Bayou Bengals. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on last year's national champions, the LSU Tigers. Green Day Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. And the Noles will kick this away to get us going. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start with the 25. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Direct snap. First play taking a deep shot. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete.
Drop it?
Brings up second down. At this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Slams right into the wall. They've got him for a loss. Well, they don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down.
Oh my God.
Oh, he's bringing it back. Powering for a tackle. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play to pick, and then that return.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big way.
Dropping back, it's Wiggins.
Right, man.
The defense and incomplete.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up our 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Good job, Peaches.
Coming away with 3 in that drive. The kickoff team is out.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Caught by the receiver. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Of all the receivers to lose track of, it's this guy, one of the best receivers in the entire country. Lucky that wasn't a score.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Here's a quick throw off the play fake.
Oh, how did we get tackled?
Enemy territory at the +47.
Chris, man, I have no idea how you let that guy get that open. You know for a fact, all week long, in fact, they brought it up in our meetings yesterday, that they've got to stop this receiver, and then you lose track of him, and they're lucky that didn't go as a touchdown.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep downfield to the left.
This nigga here.
What a play.
Fucking pass is that, bitch.
Defense is all over. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Gets the first and still running.
Piss me off.
Breaks into the clear. At the 20. At the 10. Touchdown, Moles. They were not going to catch him that time.
Fucking stupid.
Oh, my. What a great play
Wide
here
open.
by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
And the extra point was up and good.
About 2 passes, both picks, overthrows.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. That Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. On first down, it's play action. He escapes the pocket. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. On the run here, lets it go. It's going to be incomplete. Trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open. Can they keep this drive going? It's 4th down and 6. Looking to throw yet again. Lets it go quickly. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and a receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Finds his man. It's Toppins. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. The quarterback had time to look around the entire defense, and just as he's about to get hit, able to check it down to the running back, and look at the big gain. Good job by the quarterback.
Good,
The QB
good
throws
jump.
his third hook of the day. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot
Good
race.
jump.
Inside the 10. He's going to score
Ugly.
the pick six. Touchdown, Seminoles. And a pick six. A
Who's I finally made a
monster
fucking
play by this
mistake?
defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving in some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
Mm-mm.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it in the open. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Big guys up front, lined up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right.
Bro, I was about to lose my shit.
Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
Man, after all these interceptions today, this guy stands in there and makes this throw downfield. I love to see what he's made of. This kind of wiring and give this team a chance to win this game.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
On the move now. He lets it go on the move.
Bro, I'm about to fucking...
Off in the end zone.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield, but the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
So the drive will begin from the 1 yard line, 99 away from the end zone. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust.
Come on, man. What the fuck you doing?
And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. You have a sense that they wanted a little bit more.
Throwing the ball like that. Fuck out of here.
Here's the second down play. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
He's got the first and still going.
Piss me off, man.
Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. As we break for the quarter, Kurt, Florida State is on top. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime. The crucial second quarter beginning right now. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
To throw, it's Wiggins. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense facing a third and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He lets it go. Oh, what a grab!
All right, bro. I guess some niggas is better than mine.
You know who's got to love this
threw that bitch to the third row.
so many first downs? Their own defense. And when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Looking to pass here on second down. Grabbed by the receiver.
Okay.
Powering through the defender. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Yo, what the fuck?
Breaks free. Got the first down and still motoring.
Shit is crazy.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10. The Noles come to the line to run the hurry-up. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. Under pressure, just lets it go.
Ah, break this bitch. Quit fucking with me.
An answer for an
Fuck out of here.
Against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
Looking to the end zone.
Yeah, okay.
He's got it. Touchdown, Florida State.
Not necessarily something you would recommend.
She about to make me spaz the fuck out.
You know your talent. This quarterback does what you would not expect him to do, puts the ball into double coverage, and guess what? The receiver comes down with it for a touchdown.
LSU, 0. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. In the Wildcat formation, defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. And look at the good cut. They bring him down, but a solid game there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the mark.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Shotgun, empty backfield on 2nd and inches. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. Trying to create here on the move. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. Off the play fake on 1st down. He escapes the pocket. He's going to take off here. Gets loose on the scramble, picks up a decent gain short of the 1st down. Now it's 2nd down here. He'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
So now from the 29, it's 3rd down and short. You see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course thinking touchdown. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Oh, and it's a fumble.
I guess, this shit cheesy.
They bring him down, but a takeaway and a return. A big play by this defense.
You know, with wide receivers, we get enamored with their size and their speed and their versatility and their ability to make plays after the catch. But none of those things are more important than taking care of the ball. He makes the catch, but he doesn't secure the football, and it's a fumble.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. He had a nice play in the backfield.
Oh, and the big fella couldn't quite hold on to that one. He's going to set up a 3rd down play. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. And there's the handoff. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. Seminoles will line up to boot it away. And he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Makes the catch. It's Toppins. Crosses the 45. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down to the 48.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become...
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And it's hauled in way downfield. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And looking to throw now on 1st down. The ball is loose. Scooped up on the defense.
Bro, get the fuck out of here, bro.
Not much on the return, but this defense rises up with an important takeaway.
Chris, anytime a quarterback starts to take off and scramble, the defense is alert to try to get to him and dislodge that football. He gets some positive yards, but he doesn't take care of the ball and secure it. They're able to knock it away.
The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup. One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. The shotgun handoff here. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down just to get everybody on the same page. The Seminoles will bring their punt team onto the field. We're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. He's going to try to return the punt. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Gets rid of it on the move. Short pass finds the tight end. Now the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
Come to the line for 2nd down and very short now. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Catch made. It's a big play inside the 30. They finally stop a big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. On the move now. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. He's going to bring up 2nd down.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. And this pass is on target. Caught. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
We're in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So it's 3rd down, but out comes the field goal unit. They'll try to add 3 points before halftime. He made it. 3 points on the board.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
LSU 3.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And the coverage team brings him down as the clock runs out in the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Twice.
And they'll kick it off to begin the second half.
Passes.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. State offense heads back onto the field. First play of the 3rd quarter is a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Looking downfield, it's Wiggins. Receiver makes the grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. And the Noahs will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. He's running out of time here.
Set that shit up perfect.
What a play. Breaks into the open.
See the fucking yard die. Lying the fuck out of here.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Suddenly, off the interception, it's 1st and goal for this offense. And the fullback gets in on the action with the carry. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
What a job by this defense. They would simply not relent. Incredible effort.
Looking to convert on third down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. And it's a direct snap. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, LSU.
That's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Quick throw, test in the middle.
Way to get there.
Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Looking downfield. It's Wiggins. Makes a quick catch. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker. So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. It's complete.
The niggas get, dog. This nigga get a 10-yard fucking dive tackle.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Breaks loose at the 40. The freshman brought down after a nice run.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Handoff here from the shotgun. Running with purpose. Not much on that play, brought down short.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They stop him for a 2-yard gain, which will bring up fourth down. There's the snap. They'll set up the throw. That's incomplete. Heavy pressure. Big fourth down stop.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on fourth down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Moves out of the pocket. Using his legs here. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Love the aggressive mindset from the play caller here on first down. Take a shot downfield. Only thing is, they're all covered. Nobody's open. He gets flushed out of the pocket, decides to run towards the boundary and gets out of bounds, and a good gain and a first down.
Nice grab. It's Toppins. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. First down. Looking to throw the football. He escapes the pocket.
See you late.
Wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 40. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. That's reeled in. It's Toppins. Good enough for first down yardage.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw it again. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. That one falls in.
Fucking button.
Defensive play brings up 2nd down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Fucking button. He's walking in there too.
2nd down after the incompletion. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He'll throw it now. And this time it's complete.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. On the move now. Grab down the middle.
They paid me. This nigga gets stuck in between the fucking man.
Of the marker. So now it's 4th down.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off. Looks like LSU has the first down.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Heads up. Offense is now operating in the red zone. First down. Looking to throw the ball. Running back grabs it on the screen. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. The pocket breaking down. The quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. You make the tackle, but he gains enough to make the first down in what should be the last play of the 3rd quarter. As we break for the quarter third, Florida State is on top. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. And the fullback takes a turn running the football. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Pass caught. Can he get in? Touchdown, LSU. Look out. Whole different game now. A It's a crucial scorecard. Makes it a one-possession game and makes the stretch run of this very interesting.
Yeah, now the pressure turns to their opponent and their offense. Momentum is starting to tilt, and it's your job to go into your 4-minute offense. But I'd expect this defense to be extra aggressive to try to get this ball back.
PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Remember last time, North won a 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. And a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down.
Full run right past him, man.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Breaking free at the 35.
Pisses me off.
They get him to the ground, but an explosive running play there.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Yeah, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Dropping back. It's Wiggins.
Come on, man.
Incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down.
Good D.
Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Leading here late in the game, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to keep possession and stretch the lead. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking for his big tight end.
Come on, man. You fucking gotta be kidding me.
Chris, what a call by this offensive
It's
coordinator.
trash.
4th down, they elect to go for it, and they get the 1st down. Now you can continue to work that clock.
Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Fucking kidding me.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Tries the right with a quick throw. Bushman trying to take a shot, but he put too much on the throw.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
The important play right here. Close game, 4th quarter, 3rd and long. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
Let's go.
Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
The offense is out there to go for it on 4th down and 14. Looking to throw. It's Wiggins.
Let's fucking go.
He was hit as he grew. Great defensive play on 4th down.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. 1st and 10, not much time left. They need to find the end zone on this possession. He gets loose. And he shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
2nd down after that previous play. Handoff from the shotgun. Zero running. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Motion now from the tight end.
No, ain't no fucking way 3 people.
And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
Good job here by the defense on 3rd down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage
Right
a dramatic comeback and win the game late.
Fuck out of here.
Down by 7. They've got to convert here for a chance to tie this game. Fourth down, drops back, looking to throw for it. Moves out of the pocket. And it's incomplete to end the drive. A turnover on downs here in the late stages of this game. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Grinding away on the ground.
Fucking right, son.
That just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Now they try to run in here on 2nd down, unable to get the 1st down. Now, late in a game like this, the big question, do you pass the ball potentially with an incompletion, the clock will stop, or do you play it safe and keep it on the ground?
Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. He escapes the pocket. He's going to pull it down and run. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I just love the fact he doesn't take a sack here. In fact, I'm sure he can imagine hearing his coach saying it's 3rd down. Do not take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He didn't quite get the 1st down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yards.
Crowd trying to help out here on 4th down. Fires it to the wideout.
Yeah,
He
fucking
makes
right.
the catch. It's a quick tackle, spot the ball at the 11, and a red zone opportunity now. That was crucial, Kirk. Barring something crazy, that should be enough to secure a mild upset in this early season showdown game.
On paper, this looked like an upset, but they sure carried themselves out there tonight like they were favored. Still a long way to go, still can get better, but possibly this football team could make a run in the postseason.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. It's a run. Running back's got it. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Catch made on the
Bro, this shit is so goofy, dog.
The goal line, they tackle him inside the 5.
Heck of a good job here by the defense on this third down to keep them short of the first down. Now it's fourth down, and an interesting decision for this offense. With the lead, do they punt the ball away or do they go for it?
The offense will go for it here on fourth down and 3. The offense takes timeout with 26 seconds remaining.
Timeout, Florida State.
So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here.
Let's go.
Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. Lead remains at 7 after the miss.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead...
He done pissed me off all them fumbles, bro. That shit is crazy. Bad passes. This shit is terrible. Not even close.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Handoff running right.
It's a great job of this defense.
My fault. It's a good fucking play.
If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. On the move now. Looking for a late, deep throw. It's caught on the left side for a huge gain. He'll step out of bounds to stop the clock. That is perfect execution there.
Just a heads-up play by this wide receiver to recognize where the first down marker is and then to get out of bounds to save time.
So the explosive play changes the complexion of the drive. They're set up outside the 30 now. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Here comes a first down pass attempt. The pass rush closing in. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit.
Well, they failed to hook up on this one. You got to really like the position that they're in right now. Building some momentum. They've cut into this lead down to 1 score. Now they just have to keep finding ways to move the ball down the field. They have a shot to come back and win this game.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket.
Get the fuck out of here! Gang, bro, that shit weak. Sorry, bitch.
Good team slug it out, and the team that came in lower ranked picks up the W.